All right, bear with me. I'm just getting connected on YouTube here. So, okay. All right, bear with me. I'm just getting and there we go. Okay, so tonight, everybody, I'm doing this is a live stream, and this is a little bit less formal than my normal presentations I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm doing this different. Normally, I have like a set up presentation. I do have a PowerPoint that I normally share. I'll actually share part of the PowerPoint, which is just the introductory video. It's basically how to save, in the form of precious metals, i.e. gold and silver, and build wealth starting today. And I usually like to share this video because it has a really nice, concise breakdown of, what's kind of happened to the US dollar over the course of time. And then also, what's happened with precious metals over the course of time in comparison. When you actually see that hand in hand, where it's got, an exact example of what's going on, you get that black and white picture where it's like, holy crap, I didn't realize it's happening. Okay, and unless you actually know this, and somebody shares it with you, you're not aware of it going on. That's what all my presentations, all my live Zooms, and basically informational Zooms to actually help you have a better understanding of precious metals, okay? Because a lot of people, they hear about gold and silver, and they right away they have this wall that comes up. It's like, well, I can't afford that. But the truth of the matter is every single person can. And it's just a matter of knowing how to go about doing it. And that's why I like to show the presentation and everything. And before I get started, what I want to do, before I shoot the video, what I want to do is I'm going to put my contact information is. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. This is even after the presentation or something, or if you have a question, you can say a week or two from now or something, you come across this video and you're watching it. So it's rick@silverandgoldSolutions.org. And then also, because one of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you is there is a passive income opportunity for you if you are interested. It's by no means is that the purpose of this. It's just to actually share with you. It's part of what I'm sharing with you, okay? It's something that you can do, but you don't have to do it, okay? So because of that, I have to put this in here, and this is if you go to that link there, it gives you the income disclosure for the passive opportunity, which I like to really refer to as a pay it forward fund, because that's basically what it's doing is just by sharing information with people, you have the opportunity to earn passively, which is really nice. And it's something that is not required by any means, but it is something that is a little extra benefit, like I always like to call it. It's like the cherry on top. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and start sharing this. I'm going to share a video here, and in this video, there's a gentleman by the name of Zach Davis that actually does this presentation. Oops, hang on a minute. Yeah. Hang on, I got the wrong screen here. There we go. And in this presentation, what he does, he has a really nice breakdown of what's happened with why the value of the US dollar has declined over the years, and then also, he has some black and white examples of what's happened with precious metals. And a lot of this, until you actually see it, like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, until you actually see it, it really doesn't actually strike you as that important. But when you actually have it shown to you, it really does. It's very eye-opening. So what I want to do is, without further ado, I'm going to bring in Zach. He's one of the co-founders of this company called 7K. He has a really nice presentation. And at the beginning of the presentation, he does kind of read over the income disclosure statement that I just posted in the chat there. I'm waiting for that. So just bear with that for like the first about 30 seconds. So, but then I'll be sitting here watching this with you. And then afterwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of go through a breakdown of kind of what's involved with 7K, or what are your options as far as saving in the form of silver and gold. Okay, so hope you enjoy this presentation. I'll be right here watching it with you. Purchasing precious metals, bullion, coins, and/or collectibles involves risk. We strongly encourage you to exercise due diligence and properly educate yourself prior to purchasing precious metals. The information presented in 7K's wealth strategies is not to be considered tax or financial advice. We encourage you to seek appropriate professional advice regarding the tax and financial implications of buying, owning, or selling precious metals. The price and future value of precious metals is based on many factors, including but not limited to market and economic conditions. Past performance of precious metals is no guarantee of future performance or future value. Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2017, 44% of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense if it popped up. So what's happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they have increased in cost from the year 2000 to 2018. Water and sewage up 133%, car insurance up 97%, and the list goes on. This isn't even counting the 2021 inflation numbers that are the highest since 1982. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things are necessarily costing more to make or service. It's that the fiat currency used to buy the goods is becoming worth less. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions, such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time has dropped to less than 5 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. Now, this isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where this exact same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently, Venezuela. In each case, they have attempted to print themselves out of their version of a financial crisis. The playbook is being passed around the world, and the result is always the same. If you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of what result we could be headed for in the United States. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of the citizens in a country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. You can see the U.S. made a drastic decision related to the COVID-19 pandemic in the year 2020 and decided to go on an even more massive printing spree. As we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things that we need to live. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway trade? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have proven to maintain its buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2020, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs. The $2,500 could barely even cover the down payment to get one. The same is proven true in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000 for 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against fiat currencies that always decrease in value over time. There are usually a couple things that happen, though, when individuals find out about the value of sound money. First, question. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert to win? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, scammers, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and much, much more, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust, leading them to never, ever get started. Maybe this sounds familiar, but we believe things just shouldn't be that hard. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game, not only now, but forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. So who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial independence, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and in 2016. seen by these four individuals with over 100 years of combined business experience. They all have different skill sets and strengths, but all share the same values and belief in helping the average family get ahead. Together, they set out to create a vehicle for people to find more hope and less stress. That vehicle is now a membership, much like Amazon Prime, Spotify, Hulu, or countless other companies that also have memberships, but much more powerful. With a 7K membership, one of the easiest ways to start is by grabbing a little gold. Bullion is non-collectible gold and silver. Non-collectible gold or silver is a great way to shore up the defensive side of your wealth portfolio. 7K makes it easy. They carry physical gold and silver in different forms. They only sell the things they have an inventory. You won't find minimums or maximums, period. You can literally start with $1 if that's your current budget. And one of the coolest things is that 7K has made transacting in gold and silver possible again. It makes it easy for you to create and execute a good defensive strategy. But there isn't a good sports team in history that has won a championship on defense alone. Just like that, you also need a very good offensive strategy. That offensive strategy can be found inside of collectibles. The collectible market has proven to be a robust way for wealthy families around the world to not only protect, but also grow their wealth, and more importantly, their legacy. A collectible usually has to be rare, or low mintage, has to have a unique or artistic design, a great story, or have historical significance. So if you look at the paper this amazing Spider-Man comic book from 1962 was printed on, it's only worth a couple of dollars. In 2021, this comic book sold for a record $3.6 million. The person or family that bought this book was not buying the paper. They were buying the emotion, the art, rarity, story, and other things they found valuable about this book. In fact, most wealthy families that are playing the collectibles game are doing it not only for their financial protection or gain, but also to preserve their family legacy. If you the top 5 places wealthy families turned in order to protect and grow their wealth during the financial crisis of 2008, you will see that 3 of the 5 things are collectible in some way. And the other 2, found money. Unfortunately, not many families have an extra million or two lying around to buy high-end collectibles, nor would they even know where to start. The 7K is bridging the gap so that the average family can start playing the game with rare, unique, but also affordable collectibles through modern coins. In 2004, a coin called Tiffany Art No. 1 hit the market for about $90. Now, $90 doesn't seem unreasonable for the average family to scrape together in order to add this incredible coin to their wealth portfolio. Today, though, if you wanted to go buy this same coin, it would cost you at least $8,000. But the metal in the coin is only worth roughly $50 today. The original value in the coin is due to the rarity, story, beauty, or whatever else a potential buyer finds to be valuable. That is the added leverage or offense collectibles can add to a wealth portfolio. You can see here just a few more examples of the same things play out in other coins. Modern collector coins have a very good track record over the last 20 to 30 years of being a powerful tool inside of the offense of a well-rounded wealth strategy. 7K not only offers some of the best coins from around the world, but also designs and mints its own coins, giving 7K members exclusive or first access. 7K also makes adding cool, unique, and rare collectible coins extremely easy through one of the most powerful member benefits called the autosaver. The autosaver program takes all of the thinking out of collecting and leverages the experts at 7K to send you a rare and exclusive collectible coin every single month. It is truly a set it and forget it, zero discipline approach to automate your collectible asset stacking. You would just need to choose one of the options you like best and watch them show up at your door every month. There are other ways you can also take your stacking to the next level, though, with your own shopping cart called 7K Selected and also special sales called Coin Drop. 7K provides many ways to win with collectible gold and silver. As you can see here, Experts has spent very little time to get a massive head start making sure a wealth legacy comes from him. All the same, Chris Latin Sr. says like both bullion and collective coins are the procedures will very nice stack. But he claims that he's now one of his most valued possessions because of what it will mean to him and his family in the future. Gold and silver are not only effective, but can also be super fun. The 7K is much more than just a gold and silver company. Their focus is to help in any way possible you build a legacy that you feel is important. As you dig into the membership of 7K, you will find many different member benefits to help you build that legacy from many different angles. Each could be an important tool in the financial strategy to reduce the stress of the current economy and add more hope for the future. Although you'll have plenty of support early on to help you get started in your journey with precious metals, being a proficient, educated buyer is an important component to hitting your new goals. The buyer certification training will help you find what type of buyer you might be, what goals you might have based on what is important to you, and also what type of defensive strategy you might want to set up for yourself. The collector certification will help you move towards a winning offensive strategy, teaching you all you need to know about the ins and outs of the collectible coin world, what types you might be interested in, and also some extra tips from a world-renowned coin expert. As you dig into collectibles more, you will also find the power of collections, and inevitably, you'll be searching for a coin to complete a certain series of set that isn't for sale on the first-hand market anymore. The next member benefit helps solve that problem with where you might find that coin, along with other problems that were previously obvious in the collectible coin market. Can sell us a complete and robust marketplace that values authenticity. Now you can easily buy graded collectible coins from other collectors without worry. It also features the world's first inventory system for collectors where you can track what coins you have and what their values are. Collecting gold and silver is fun, but 7K believes it should also power your lifestyle. Putting a value on memories made around the world is actually priceless. With a 7K membership, you can choose to travel around the world on the company-sponsored trip. Any member can choose to go and usually at a discount from market rate. There are also other 7K getaway trips where you can spend time with the founders, the executive team, and those can be ones to contact. With 7K, you really can create a robust lifestyle using the power of gold and silver and all the membership has to offer. So remember the initial problem that most people have of not being able to cover the $400 emergency expense? 7K has a way to help that too. Simply by sharing the 7K message, you will earn points across 2 teams, and 7K will thank you by sending you $500 once each team reaches 500 points. This can happen once or as many times as you choose by how often you successfully share the message and return your customer. And the best part is when you earn enough points and a payment is triggered, 7K will drop it directly into what's called your Sound Money wallet. The Sound Money wallet is the most robust digital wallet today that deals with cash, gold, and silver. You can power your entire gold and silver strategy through this wallet. So as you can see, not only can you fund the wallet from any referral money generated, also from a bank account and even crypto wallet. You can purchase physical gold and silver in all forms, as well as digital gold and silver that is 100% backed by physical metal. Sound Money Wallet is also the first wallet of its kind that will allow you to send gold and silver or cash to other members for free. Earning a little extra money for sharing is super nice, but there are some people that love sharing that message so much that they want more potential. New levels of deferral income can be unlocked by ranking up, from associate $500 all the way up to presidential gold of $12,500 per week. Each new rank carries with it the potential for increased income. 7K truly is on a mission to help the average person build not only a strategy for their future wealth, but also a true legacy long into the future. There's a mantra here at 7K that the 7K community lives by, and some of it may resonate with you. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. They strive for mediocrity, we are obsessed with significance. They said we couldn't do it, so we did it anyway. We build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs that create generational wealth, transform families, bring hope to the helpless, and significance to the successful. We are the believers. After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you had more time and money to do the things that you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today makes sense. Now, if that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy for one of the most powerful vehicles available today. Go ahead and pick up which membership is going to fit best. If you're just looking to be a customer and start stacking assets to send to a membership, the standard is an awesome option. For only $199 for the 1-year membership, it has plenty of benefits to move you in the right direction. But if you know you want to earn some extra income through sharing the Seneca message, the premium is definitely the right choice. You will receive all of the same benefits as the standard, plus some extra silver in your welcome packet, and also some tools to help you get started sharing. Now, it's valued at over $1,500, so it will only take $499 to get started with that 1-year membership. So thank you for taking the time to see why 7K might be a fit for you. So before you go, just take a note of where you might. Most people fall into one of 2 categories, and please take a note of where you might fit. 1 is grab a membership and start stacking. 2 is grab a membership and share the message to create a nice little side gig with some extra income. Or 3 is that you already know you want to share the message enough to work toward a full-time income. If you identified yourself as a 2 or 3, then take a look at our income disclosure to see how successful our members that actually decide to share the 7K message have been. You can see each rank and what the high, low, mean, and averages are for each one, and what it might take you to create a solid side gig or a full-time income. Also take note that 85% of our members don't actually share with anyone else. They just love the product and all the member benefits that come with 7K. Now, wherever it is that you may fit, we're very excited for you to become a new member of 7K. Okay, again, my apologies about the sound. I have no idea. This is actually with the new Zoom, and I'm going to blame them because I've used the same microphone, same setup and everything for the last 6 months. I never had this issue, so I apologize about that. So if it's a little muffled, bear with me. So, Zach did a really nice job of explaining everything with, the value of the U.S. dollar, what's happened over the course of time, and then also, he gave you some examples of, the value of silver from 1965 to now, regarding the $2,500 or 2,500 1-ounce silver coins back in 1965 to buy you a Ford Mustang. Okay, so but today, $2,500 is like a down payment, and then you're paying another 4 to 5 years of paying off the car. Whereas if you had the same 2,500 1-ounce silver coins, you would be able to walk off, the value of that would be equivalent to 2 brand new Ford Mustangs. So that was like really eye-opening for the example of silver. And then when he showed the examples of, what gold has done since the early 2000s. I know in one of the previous presentations he did, he showed that if back in 1965, he put 10 grand into a house or 10 grand into gold at that time, in today's economy, over the course of those years, the value of that 10,000 in the house would be like an $80,000 gain, okay, which is a nice increase in the value. But if that same $10,000 in gold would be worth over $500,000 today. So it just shows you the different examples that, in gold and silver, it's a long-term strategy, but that's all, part of building wealth. Is something that wealth is instantaneous. I mean, unless you win the lottery or you were fortunate to get in on the Bitcoin thing at the beginning, and it's next to nothing. And then, that was something for some people really got wealthy over that. But in the most part, building wealth is like a 401k. is it something that you do gradually over the course of time, incrementally, and that's what's really nice about 7K. And I like, I tell people this is your own personal version of a 401k in the form of silver or gold. Okay. And like when he was saying that you could buy, start as much as $1. Okay. Well, the membership, there are the membership fees. But as far as saving in the actual physical silver or gold, with the Sound Money wallet, you can actually incrementally purchase percentages of the silver or gold. So like say if you had $5 or $10 or something you wanted to get, you had that in your Sound Money wallet, you could actually convert that to a percentage of silver or gold. Okay, so it's something that you can do incrementally. And what's really nice about 7K though is with the auto saver. Okay, and that's something where you basically you are paying yourself. You're not paying some. I mean, yes, you technically are paying for the silver or gold, but that's coming to you. And it's like this misconception that I found that people have. It's like, well, I can't afford that. And it's, you can't afford to pay yourself. And that's something that, grasping your head around that idea for some people, it's difficult. It's like, well, I can't afford to do that. Or, everybody should be saving. I mean, if you have a 401k that you work for a company that offers it, I highly encourage you to take advantage of. That's one of the very best things that you could possibly do. But if you don't, and this is like, I've directed this presentation towards business owners before, because if you have a small business or something and you're not able to offer your employees a 401k plan, this is an ideal opportunity for you to offer them something where they can actually save in the form of silver and gold. And it's something that they control. You can control how much and how often you do it. But with the auto saver, what's nice is because you get in the habit of doing saving X amount per month. Okay, like even if you take the basic auto saver, I think it comes out to like $3.80 or something a day. Like if you could save that much a day, you could save, and get an MS-70 perfectly graded coin. Okay, and he was using the examples. He shared some examples of the value of collectible coins and how they've increased in value over the years exponentially. And that's the thing with an MS-70 graded coin. It's a perfectly graded coin. You can't get a higher graded coin. And with the auto saver and what 7K has there, whether it's the silver, which is a American Silver Eagle, and also they offer the gold, the half gram gold coin. Okay, and this is graded at PF70, which is it's an ultra cameo PF70 gold coin. So this isn't going to maintain its value. So like if you went to a dealer or something, or a coin shop, or one of those gold and silver places or whatever, which those guys are kind of crooks, but they're not crooks, but they're always going to try and give you the lowest possible price. But if you walked into one of these places with an MS-70 or PF70 gold coin, and they know that you're going to want the top dollar for it because it's a perfectly graded coin. It's pristine, it's mint. There's nothing, you never want to take it out of the case because it's going to maintain its value and then some. Okay, and like what Zach shared, some of the examples of some of the coins and stuff that have increased in value over the time, and that's something for from a collectible standpoint. There are advantages, and this I'm going to share something with you that's part of the training, which I guess this is okay. One of the advantages of saving in the form of collectible, okay, so say you pay, we'll just use this as an example, you paid $105 for this PS or MS-70 silver coin, okay, so it's a perfectly graded coin. So you went to sell this like 5 years from now, and you sold it for $210. You do not have to pay tax on the difference of what you made on it, okay, because it's something, with collectible coins, that is something that anything that's a collectible, it falls into a different tax category. Actually, it doesn't have a tax category because that's something that was overlooked by when they set up the rules. So that's one advantage, just one of the advantages of saving in the form of collectible. Okay. Plus, real quick, what I want to say is, I've had a lot of questions about, well, why does 7K charge a membership? Okay, for one, they're making sure that what they send you is a perfectly graded coin. Okay, they do have the coin drop where sometimes you can get like an MS-69 or something, but everything that you can actually purchase from 7K is either going to, in a graded form, it's usually going to be an MS-69 or MS-70 or a PF-69 or PF-70. So it's very, very close. They're perfect or just a hair shy of being perfect. So in order to do that, they're having and some of the coins that they have made, they're exclusive. They're having special coins made that only 7K offers. Okay, so they're having a lot of stuff that they do. They're ensuring that you're going to get the highest possible quality. Okay, so there are company expenses in doing that because every coin that sends to be graded is not going to be graded perfect. So they're actually covering that end of it as far as losses on their end. Okay, so for one, they make sure that you get the highest quality graded coin or collectible. Okay, but then also the stuff that they offer with their prices on like their bullion and their bars and stuff like items like that, they're giving you the best possible price. They don't have markups there. They have dealer direct pricing is what they refer to it. So what they're paying from the dealers, what they're charging you and I. Okay, so that there's a lot of companies out there. What they'll do is they'll go ahead and they may not charge you a membership or something, but they're going to also charge you a markup. Okay, and that's what one of the nice things about 7K is they do not do that. Okay, so that's another benefit. But then also too, they make sure that what they have on their website they have in stock. So if you went to their website right now, actually let me do this. Like if you wanted to go to this link here and look at the product section, you click on your country. It says 7kmetals.com/Rick. If you go to the country that you're in, whether United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, UK, or Ireland, click on your country and then go to the product section. You're going to see the after hours prices. Items that say after hours price, those are the ones that are only available when the market is open. And with that, if you're watching the market during the day, those prices fluctuate on the, in the market day price items. Okay, because so like if silver is like here at one point of the day and then it spikes up and then it goes down. If you buy that throughout the day, the exact time you buy it is equivalent to what the market is doing. Okay, so if you keep a close eye on the market and say like silver or gold dips or something for a little bit in the afternoon or in the morning or something, and you actually go and purchase that lower than the price, because it fluctuates. Okay, so that's something a lot of companies, they won't do that. They'll just charge you a set fee for the gold or silver, and that's what you pay. And it's got their markup and everything included. So there's a lot of different things that 7K does that a lot of people, until you actually see how they do things, it's kind of there's a misconception. Like I said, they do offer a lot of benefits too. This isn't just some company that's trying to sell you gold and silver. They're trying to have you and I have a better lifestyle. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand. I mean, what kind of companies out there? Let me just skip to this here. So here, just like my normal presentation, I guess this is going to be different. So like you look at this number of benefits, okay, you have access to some, exclusive coins and everything. They do have the autosaver program, which is kind of like something that a lot of companies don't. They may have like a coin of the month or something, or you can have something set up like that. But you are going to, like I said, you're going to be paying different markups. And usually what 7K does, they're making sure that you're getting the highest quality possible silver or gold or whatever you're collecting. Okay. They have a healthcare program. How many companies out there that sell silver and gold offer their members a health insurance? I don't think any of them do. I mean, I haven't gone through every single one, but that's an added benefit. It's something that they're doing. So that's another benefit to being part of 7K or having a member that's part of the membership. And then there's the dealer direct pricing, which I just discussed. And then they have limited edition rare coins. Now, a lot of the coins that they have are like ultra high relief coins. And if you check out some of my other YouTube videos, like some of the coins they have, these are just like, they're like works of art, they're masterpieces. Okay. So it's something that a lot of other companies don't have this. They're just selling you both, regular bullion and graded coins, and they're not having these like exclusive limited edition type coins. And then there's a tax advantage to being a member of 7K. So like if you became a member and you actually shared the opportunity, you started earning passively from it, there are certain tax advantages that you have because, in order to earn from it, you have to have certain expenses. So this is something I highly encourage you to check with your CPA or your accountant or whoever does your taxes to make sure that you keep track of what you are able to claim as a tax deduction. So there are tax advantages there. And then they also offer a gold back IRA. So this is just, there's a lot of things, tied into the membership. And they also offer the 7K advantage, which Zach touched upon about that, with as far as there's different discounts and things that you can get. And like the 7K advantage, there's some people that'll pay $100, $200, $300 extra a year just to have some type of savings plan type thing. This is included. It's part of the package. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. And it's a nice little, additional bonus. And then there's also the residual income for lifetime, for when you share, like I call it the pay it forward plan, when you share it with other people and you earn passively from that. And it's not like just every time somebody that's below you that you share the, the 7K opportunity with, every time they make a coin purchase, you get points in relation to what they purchased. And those are what builds up and actually qualifies as an associate of copper or bronze and silver and so on. And so with that, that's something that they pay out weekly. It's not like it's like most things online, you're waiting a month, 30 to 45 days before you get, the compensation for it. Not with 7K, you get that if you hit the qualified ranks per week with points, and if you remember on your left and your right, you hit those points, you get that money weekly. Okay, so that's something to think about too. And then also with your membership, you get your own personal website. Like I gave you that email or the website address in the chat, the www.7kmetals.com/Rick. That's actually like my own personal website from 7K. So it's basically coded to you. So once you create your membership, it's coded to you. So you can share that website, on your, your social media or, even with people that you work with or whatever. And if they make a purchase from you, because they do have a lot of items that are like jewelry and everything like that too. Like somebody purchased something for a gift, you get credit for that. Okay. So it's something, there's like I said, the member benefits, there's so much to 7K. And that's what when it was shared with me, it was like this light bulb, this whole, the video and the explanation, everything was shared with me. It's like, what? I always wondered how to go about saving in the form of silver and gold. And now I know how. Okay. And this is something that, if you can do it incrementally, you don't have to do it every single month if you want. But the benefit of the autosaver program is you pick a day, there's 5 days out of the month, the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, or 26th. And after you pick your day, just once a month, the autosaver shipped to you, and they send you an email saying, hey, we charged your credit card, or if you have your bank account, your debit card linked up to it or whatever, or you have money in your Sound Money wallet, they say, hey, we charged your Sound Money wallet or your credit card this amount of money. They send you a receipt. The next day you get an email with a tracking number, and then boom, 2 days later you get the silver or gold or what you have. It's delivered to your doorstep. And that's what's really nice is that the ability to actually have a tangible savings in your hand. Okay, it's not like you're dealing with stocks or anything like this. This is physical silver and gold. It's the benefit too, because nobody can personally take that away from you. Okay, so it's something to keep in mind. But what I want to do is real quick, because like I said, I wanted to do this different. I want to take walk everybody through kind of like the back office. Okay, so let's see. And I'm hopefully the volume still isn't muffled. And like I said, I went to this probably back in June when I first started doing these, and the problem turned out to be something with Zoom, and now that they just came out with this, we have our new format, and now I'm having the problem again, so I apologize about that. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Shucks. Give me 1 second here. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. So when you're logged into 7K, you've got your, go back to the home page. Okay, so this is like your home page. Okay, and there's like like that video that I should share with everybody. If you when you go to share the opportunity, there's 3 videos here on the home page that people can look at it. It's pretty. It is 7K and saving in the form of silver and gold. It's very basic. You save, you share it, and you earn. There's pretty much that's how it boils down to. Okay, so you got the products. Like I was saying, in this section here, these are the graded coins, or even with this case here, there's the Coke. This is a 3.7 for the Pope, and they've got points associated with it. So anytime you make a purchase or someone makes a purchase on your team, and these points will actually go in your downline. Okay, and I'll get back to that in the screen in a minute. So this is just some of the items they have. They have the different holders and everything, and like here, they'll show what's sold out. And this is like typically an item that they like to keep in stock. And if it says sold out, it's something that usually at some point will get in stock, but so you just kind of have to come and check here. But anyway, so here's jewelry. They have jewelry, and some of them have points attached to it, and some of them, yeah, jewelry, all of them have points. Okay, now in this, the dealer direct pricing, this is after hours. This is what I was explaining about how if you follow silver and gold throughout the day as far as what's happening with the stock market and everything, these prices will fluctuate. I mean, like it might say $2,019.85, but when you go to click on it, it might say $1,998. Okay, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. And if you follow the markets closely and you see like on a certain day gold or super dips, that'll be reflected in what they charge you. So when you actually make the purchase, it's actually at the time of what the market price is at the time, which is pretty cool. Like I said, a lot of places will just charge you a flat fee, and they'll have their markup, and so the market dips or whatever, you're not going to get that discount. Okay, so when you go to your dashboard, this will actually show the current market price. In these cases, this is the current market price at the end of the day. So it's got the gold asking price and the silver asking price. And then you've got, this is one of the challenges they have going on. This is how you access your 7K advance. That's the buyer discount thing. So if you have if you're going to like restaurants or hotels or making trips or stuff, there's even like certain stores and shops in there. That's how you would access it through there, and you have your own specific member ID. And then the training is go to the training. Okay, this is where they have a really nice in-depth training on to actually educate you and give you more information on silver and gold, which is really, really nice. I mean, this training in itself is worth the price of your membership. I guarantee you. I've actually gone through the training 4 times, and each time you learn something more. But it is really, really good training. It's something what's really nice about it. Once you start, you don't have to. If you stop at like in the middle of a video or something, and then you go back to it like a day later, or you get this sidetracked or whatever, it'll pick up right where you left off. It's not one of those things where you have to keep watching all the way from the beginning or something. So it's really nice. And then like with your teams, like when you have somebody active on your left and right, it'll actually show you the points that are accumulating for your left and your points accumulating on your right. Okay, so your profile, shows the when you're active, what your current rank is, when your renewal date is. You put in your shipping address, and it's got your personal website. Like so, once you create your membership, you have your own personal user profile, and it's going to be the website that you share with other people. And I'm going to skip this real quick. They do offer a shipment bundling, which is something that with the shipment bundling, it's nice because it'll actually help you with this, because they do charge you for the shipping. It's not inclusive of the price. So like the price for the auto savers and that's the base price. There's the actual card processing fee if you use a credit card. If it's in your Sound Money wallet, there is no card processing fee. They just take the money out of that. But then there's also the shipping, okay? So there's no markups for that. It's just the flat cost of shipping. But with the shipment bundle, it's nice because you can, if you say, there's going to be certain things, like there's a coin drop that's coming up this Friday. Like you say, if I knew I wanted to buy something in that, I had my auto saver set up. It'll actually have, in the United States, it'll allow you to bundle up to a month. And then for like some of the other countries, I think like Australia, New Zealand, and UK and them, it'll allow you to do it for up to 90 days, I believe. And that way, what it'll do is it'll help you save on the shipping cost. Okay, so we're going to go over that quick. So got my information there. So we'll get out of here. So the genealogy setting is what's critical, because this is when you have members join up underneath you. You want to make sure they get evenly, go left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, because you want to make sure that you have more, like when I went to my dashboard and I was showing you how there were more points on the left than on the right. Those is the spillover points from the person that I signed up under, because he doesn't pay attention to what's going on. So he didn't actually move people from left to right. So that's why it's important to pay attention to this, because if you don't, it's gonna it'll kind of hurt you in the long run, because then you'll be kind of lopsided. Okay. So anyways, with the genealogy setting, you can control which side the member goes on. So if you have somebody on your right, the next person you want to put them on your left. So that way it keeps going left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. And when somebody signs up on you, you'll get an email notification saying, hey, congratulations, so-and-so joined under your link. They'll go into your holding tank, and you have 36 hours to manually put them on your left and right. If you don't do that, the system will automatically put them where you have your genealogy setting placed here. Like in this case, your mine's on the right, but you can actually change this. It'll actually, you go to the right or the left, okay, and you can change it back and forth. And then it shows your total earnings to date, what it, by the year, and then all time. Okay. And then what I want to see, the order history will show you the items that you've ordered, okay, and when they ship, so you can actually, that's great for tax purposes. You can track, like even if you're reselling some of these, like on Stack and selling that, you want to know the value of what you paid for something. Now the auto saver, this is what it would look like. My stuff for the 15th, okay, and like I did want to get some of these gold just so I could show them for examples and that. So you have the basic one is this I'm getting MS70 Silver Eagle. It's a state series that we're currently doing. So that's $105. The 7 Pillars Gold Note, that's something that just started at the end of last year. That's at $115 per month. The Animal Silver, okay, so the state Animal Silver is actually a colorized animal series, that's $139, and then the gold, which is like the gold ounce, that's I'm not sure, I have my phone on mute and I could get these notices. The state Animal Gold $179, okay. See, this is how you could do, and like I said, you've got the drop down, the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, and 26th. So like even like say if I wanted to change, like mine is on the 15th, say I wanted to change that to the 8th, what I would do is go here and add it. This is doing right now. Okay. So it's going to say is, it'll show what I had before, and then it'll show what I just added. Okay, so I have in this one here, auto zero for the 15th, auto zero for the 8th. So I don't really want that. I just wanted to show this as an example. But if you wanted to change it, just go ahead and add it and then delete the one that you don't want to do. So let's go ahead and delete this one. Okay. And then it gets back to the 15th, which is when I had mine set up for. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. And your downline, this will show you everybody that's in your downline. Okay, so whether they're active or inactive. So in this case here, this is everybody that's active. And what some of these are members that are enrolled direct, some of them have been from people below me, and some are from people above me. And then there's also the inactive, which will show you who's been inactive, and that'll show you the time frame as far as how long they've been, if this person was active over a year ago. And then also will show you the people that canceled. And let's see, so these people here, they just cancel. I'm not sure why. Because once you pay your membership, if you cancel your membership, you're not going to get, if you create your membership, let me close this. I don't know, yeah. If you create your membership and say you have there's like a 3 to 5 day window, I think, to actually cancel it. So say if you did it and then you change your mind, it's like, no, I don't want to do it. You do have that window to cancel, okay? But the people, once you create your membership, and say like if you were in 7th grade for 5 or 6 months or something like that, and you go to cancel it, you're not going to get refunded, because it's you with your membership package, you actually get physical silver and gold. You actually get like when I got my membership package, I got an MS69 state Silver Eagle, and which has its value, and then I got the wealth strategy book, a wealth strategy book, which is something that you can share. And then there's also there's a nice book by Miles Standish that's autographed that I got with the membership package. So you do get something with your membership package. So it's physical, tangible. It has its value. So like if you did create your membership and then cancel 6 months down the road, you might as well keep it for the full year because it's not doing you any good to cancel it. Okay, at the time of the renewal, you get an email notification say, "Here, you're still wanting to renew." And then if you are, you just leave everything that is. And if you want to cancel them, you just let them know that you're going to cancel it. Okay, so I'm not sure why people cancel in the middle of the year, but I'm not sure what the circumstances are with other people. Okay, so, and then like with the points, it'll show you like who on your team, like when you get a membership, it shows you what the point breakdown totals are. Okay, so both sides, left, right, both sides. It'll show you people in your downline when their points were accrued and how many they did. Okay, and then the events. This is every Monday night they have their live Zoom at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern, and I think it's like 8 o'clock Pacific or something. I'm not sure about the time. Okay, but anyway, so every Monday they do have a live call, and they go over rank up. So then they go over people that have qualified as an associate and above, and they also have what's kind of coming up with as far as coins and what the company is doing as a whole. So it's really nice. So they are very communicative. They do pay attention to the chat on these. So it's something like, and they do have a Q&A tab too. So if you have a question during the call, you can always ask it there. And then of course they have now the event coming up here in May for their first convention for 7 days in Las Vegas in May of this year. Okay, so what I want to do here is real quick, and I'm just going to go over this and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I'll go back to my PowerPoint. And I'm going to explain the share plan, the pay it forward share plan. Okay, so in order to become an associate, say, this one, you need to have one person on your left and one person on your right. Okay, now there is a maximum of 2 people per house or per address that can actually create a membership. So like say, if you're on this call and your husband or your wife wanted to become a member, they would actually have to join through your link. Now, the only exception, so that would be the max for your household, it would be you and then your spouse or whatever. Or if you have, an age kid or something where they're 16 or something where they can file tax, or they can do it too. But then also you can, notice one thing that I'm doing where you can actually save for somebody else. Like if you have a granddaughter or something, this is something that, or a grandkid, and you can actually save for them. So if you can actually start putting together. That's just think about this. My granddaughter is a year and a half, and I pay for a membership and through her mom, and then every month, she's getting a silver coin. Okay, a graded MS70 silver coin. Between now and the time she's 18, she might be able to retire by the age of 18 once she graduates high school, if depending on what happens. And there's no guarantee on it, but the value of having 16 and a half years of graded silver coins. This can be a nice graduation present. So it's something just to think about this, as far as building wealth for your kids. And this is something that'll be nice if you can actually do it for yourself as well. But with a lot of 7K stuff, they're great gift ideas too. I mean, when you see some of these coins, they are just mind blowing. Like if you check out some of my other YouTube videos on some of the coins that I've got that I want that basically purchased to resell. They are really super, super nice. Okay, so anyways, so this would be you. This would be your membership, and then your spouse or your child or whoever you show the opportunity would be on your left. And then if you have somebody, say a coworker or somebody from your church or whatever, you would put them on the next side. So you have one left and one right, and that qualifies you as an associate. So once your points get up to the 250 or 500, you can earn $250. If you have 250 points on your left and 250 on your right, or the 500 and 500, then that's what your weekly payout would be. Okay, so as long as you have 2 active members, and then you also have the point totals for that level. Okay, and that's how you get paid. So what your first goal is to get a left and a right to become an associate. So then what you want to do is help your first left and right become an associate. So once they become have a left and a right, and you're an associate, a left and a right and an associate, then your very next direct referral qualifies you as a copper. So this is really kind of how it looks. There's your first 2 directs that make you an associate, and then you have your left and right to them to make them an associate. Then your next 2 direct referrals there, and you're a copper, and you're already at $1,000 a week. on the points. Okay, so bear with me 1 second. They have to cough. Sorry about that. So that's kind of how the compensation explained, plan is explained. So then, in order to be the bronze, which is the next level, what you want to do is help your first 2 associates become coppers, become this right here. Okay, and once they both become coppers, and you have 2 more direct referrals, then you're a bronze. Okay, then you're at the $2,000 per week, and it just keeps going. I mean, when it's all said and done, you have this gigantic thing. But that's why I offer people to work together as a team. Okay, and I do have the bonus that I shared in my other videos where I will actually help you. The special bonus, which is my anniversary, because it's been over a year now, and this is what I was doing for my anniversary. That was I was going to share with you how I will help you personally get your membership half off, but you have to email me at ricketsilverandgoaldsolutions.org and request that, and then I will get on a call with you next month with you. Okay, so this is not from 7K, this is from me personally. It's my way of thinking, you taking the time to watch this presentation and share your evening with me. So like I said, I wanted to do something different tonight. It wasn't just going to be straight this. I wanted to kind of go over the back office and give everybody a better idea of that, and also do an explanation of how your downline works. So hopefully you got some information from this presentation. And again, I apologize if the audio is still garbage. I am really sorry about that. It's like I said, every time Zoom comes up with, oh, we've got a new improved way, it messes something with the audio. So I'll have to get in touch with them tomorrow. Again, I apologize about that. But I really do appreciate you and your time. If you have any questions, reach out to me at ricketsilverandgoaldsolutions.org. Thank you again for spending this evening with me. I wish you the best of luck. And like I said, you can reach out to me at ricketsilverandgoaldsolutions.org, or if you want to go to silverandgoaldsolutions.org, I do have a lot of what I shared here kind of spelled out in different videos and how to, there's information there. And then there's different videos on how you can actually do each single thing. If you want to check it out before you say what's 7K. But then also this too, even if you do not create a membership or become a member of 7K, take this information. And as far as saving incrementally in silver and gold, if there's any way that you can do that, whether, like I said, whether it's through 7K, that would be excellent because they do have a real nice thing. And another benefit to 7K is too, is a lot of companies out there, once they sell you something silver and gold, they're not going to buy it back from you. That's one of the benefits 7K has. If you purchase something from them, and because everything's traced and tracked, especially graded coins and that, they will actually buy it back from you. Okay, so it's something that a lot of companies do not offer that. So that's another added benefit of being with 7K. Okay, and of course, you have the option too of like graded coins and stuff that sell them on stack and so on. There's other means too, like online eBay, whatever, Etsy, different places like that, or taking it to a gold and silver place or a coin shop. But like if you walked into one of these coin shops with one of these, and this is kind of a tip, if you walk into one of the coin shops with one of these high relief graded coins that they have, you're gonna make that coin dealer's head spin because not everybody's aware of about 7K. They're not aware of some of the designs and stuff that they've had. So that's kind of like a little tip if you're wondering, who you can share this with besides your family or friends or coworkers. And then one little last tip that I want to share with everybody, and then I'll end this. If you go to church or you have different organizations that you're trying to do fundraisers for, okay, this is something to approach them with because not only are people saving for getting something physical, tangible that they can have, the money that they earn with it, they can give towards whatever fundraiser for the church. Okay, so this is something to kind of keep in mind. It's really it's a nice idea. And if you have any questions about how to orchestrate something like this, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to jump on a call with you or jump on another Zoom or something and help you out with some ideas. So hope everybody enjoyed this presentation. I enjoyed sharing it with everybody. Thank you again for spending your time with me, and we will talk to you again soon. Everybody take care.